Let us continue with the equi-join, as some of the students were facing problems. So I am going to discuss one more example in detail of the equi-join. Let us see. Now I am considering these three tables in the equi-join, in which one is the shoe table, in which the details of all the shoes is there: code, shoe name, type of shoes, size, cost of shoes, margin, quantity. And in customer table we have details of all the customers in the organization. And in order tables I am keeping the record of the orders, in which, if you see, there is a common column with the customer table also and with the shoes table also. With the customer table, customer code is kept in the order table so that we can relate to these two tables and find out the address, name, phone number and category of the customer anytime we need. So corresponding to this order, if we want to relate, we can easily relate it with this customer. C001, name of the customer is this, address is this, phone number is this and category is this. So relating the two tables would be easy by keeping this common column between the tables. And as far as shoe table is concerned, if we are keeping this common column, code and shoe code, if you observe this carefully, then you will see that in the shoes table and order table the common column is having different name, but in customer table and order table, if we are joining them, then the common column has the same name. So it covers both the example. So we can relate it to the shoes table by using the shoe code, and we can relate it to the customer table by using the cust code. So common column in customer and order table with same name, and common column in the shoes and order table have different name. I hope up till here it is clear how to find out the common column. So common column we have found out by looking into the content. If you see, the data in this and data in this, they are same. Data in this and data in this are same. So here we found that there is a common column between the tables. Now let us see one practical example. To display order number, name and phone number of the customer. If you see, order number is coming from order table, and then order number, name and phone number of customer. Name and phone number of the customer are coming from customer table. That means we conclude that this is a table query of join, because we are pointing towards data from two different tables. So we will be needing the equi-join condition to be put on. So then second step is we'll find the common column. As I have already explained in the previous slide, this is the common column, and common column is having the same name. Now this will be the query that will be framed to get the desired result. Select order number, whichever columns were required, we have given the names of those columns. Select order number, name, phone. Then from, we will write the names of both the tables which we need, orders, comma, customer. Then this condition of equi-join is mandatory whenever two tables are involved and we want to get data from both the tables by comparing the common column. So this is compulsory condition. You can't avoid this condition in case you are writing multiple tables here. So I have written orders.custcode, and we have qualified it using the table name because the common column was having the same name. Orders.custcode is equal to customer.custcode. I hope up till here it is clear to you. Now let us see what will be the output. So this will be the output of the query. So order number, name, phone number, this is picked from order table, and these two attributes are picked from the customer table. Up till here things are clear to you. Let us do one more practical example. In this example we have to display order number, order quantity. Order number is coming from order table and order quantity is also coming from order table. Name and cost of shoes. Name is coming from shoes table and cost of shoes is coming from shoes table. That means in this we have to relate order tables with the shoes table. So if you try to find out the common column, this column is having same values with this, so this is the common column which is having different name in both the table. In this the name is code and in this the name is shoe code. I hope it is clear. So that means we have to relate these two tables, and the condition of equijoin will be without qualifying the tables because common column have different name. Let us see how to write the query. Select order number, order quantity, name, cost from orders comma shoes table where shoe code is equal to code. I hope up till here it is clear. So why we have not qualified? Because that the common column has different name, and this will be the output: order number, order quantity, name and cost. These are the four columns which are going to be displayed. Now let us see one more example which is very important. Now what is happening in this example? In this example we have to display name and address of customers. So name of the customer and address of the customer is coming from the customer table only. But if you watch this query carefully, we have to display only names and orders of the customer which have quantity more than 300. Now if you see, this is customer C001, quantity is 200, 200, 200, this 400. This is quantity is greater than 300. This row is to be picked. That means only this row has to be matched, and we have to leave all these. So that means there is a condition which is on ordered table, orders table. Though we are displaying the data from the customer table only, but the condition which we are putting is from orders table. So that means there is a requirement of joining the tables. There will be a condition of equijoin in the where clause, but there will be one more condition, and if we have more than one condition along with the equijoin condition, we use AND operator. As you already know, equijoin condition will be there because we are picking data from two tables. We have to relate them with the common column, but we also have one more condition, that order quantity should be more than 300. Now let us see how the query will be formed. So what we'll write: select name, address. We have selected the name and address from the customer table. So from orders customer, because the table in reference are orders and customer, where orders dot, this is the condition of equijoin we are putting, because we have to relate two tables. They will be related by their common column, equating the common columns, and equijoin condition will be there. And there is one more condition: order quantity is greater than 300. We have to pick only where the order quantity is greater than 300, like these two records which are visible to you. So that is why we have used the AND operator here. Now this will be the output, that novelty shoes, and it will relate it to the table concerned and will generate the output like this. I hope it is clear, because the condition was on one table and equijoin has to be done. So to combine two conditions we used AND operator. Let's do another important example. To display order number, order quantity, order number here and order quantity here in orders table, along with customer name and order cost. Order cost is cost into order quantity. So customer name we are taking from the customer table. Customer name is coming from the customer table. That means this table is also involved in the query. Then order cost. Now this is a column that you will be creating by using and giving the column alias, because the order cost is not there. Order cost is, they have given that cost into order quantity. Now if you see, cost is in the shoes table, which is in the background of this query, shoes table. So cost is in the shoes table. That means shoes table is also involved along with the customer and orders table. Quantity you will get from order table, but cost you will get from the shoes table. That means in this query, all the three tables are involved: shoes, customer and order. Cost is coming from customer table, order quantity is coming from orders, order number is coming from order, but customer name is coming from customer table. So this query is involving all the three tables. So how to frame the query? Let us see. We have written in the select clause all the columns to be displayed. Order number is to be displayed, or order quantity is to be displayed. Now customer name. Why we have qualified this? If you see the shoes table, this is also having the name column with same name, and customer table is also having the name column with name only. So we will qualify that we want the name from the customer and not from the shoes, because we have been asked to display customer name. There will be ambiguity if we don't qualify it. It will be confusion whether this name is to be picked as this. If there would have been a different name, like here shoe name, here cust name or something like that, then we can directly write cust name or whatever you want. But here the column is having same name. So to avoid any ambiguity, we have qualified that we want the name column from the customer table. So in this case, it's not only that the common column, if having the same name, should be qualified. We come to a conclusion that even if any other column which is to be displayed is having same name with some other table in reference to the query, then it should also be qualified by writing the same table name, so that the specific column is picked which is required. Cust into order quantity as order cost. So because this column was not there, so we have written cust into order quantity as order cost. We have given the table column alias here, and we have created the new column by virtual column, you can say, multiplying cost into order quantity. Then we have written the, now because three tables are involved, that means order has to be joined with shoes also, order has joined to be customer also. So we have written both the conditions of equijoin for order and shoes also, and for order and customer also. Order and shoes, it was shoe code is equal to code because name was different. But what is happening in the second? Orders dot custom code is equal to customer code. So this is equijoin condition to join order and shoes. This is equijoin to join orders and customer, because three tables are involved. So we have used two conditions of equijoin. Order has to be joined with shoes also, and to pick up the cost, and order has to be joined with customer also to pick up the customer name. Otherwise error will be coming. Now these orders are to be displayed in the ascending order of order number. So after where clause, we have written order by order number. So it is clear. By default it is ascending, so we have not mentioned ascending or descending. So order number, order quantity from order table, name from customer table, order cost by multiplying this quantity with the cost in the shoes table, and we have given table alias, so it is coming order cost. I hope up till here it is clear to you.